Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Lovecraft on the MoonCraft server. And as you guys can see behind me, we're in a scary space, right? We even got our chest plate on because we're so scared. We are bastion hunting to start off today's episode, and we are looking for some super cool random bits and bobs, some rare items. And let me show you guys what we've gotten so far. We've gotten a couple gilded blackstone, which is what we really are here for. And we're also looking for some gold, maybe even some snout patterns. Oh yeah. And we got some brute heads. That's pretty cool, I guess. A little rare because I don't know if they respawn, but anyways, we'll probably find out because we're going to be in several different bastions today and hopefully find some really cool stuff. And we'll get to why a little bit later, but let's see if we can find another one. We just finished clearing this one out for the most part, and I think it's time to head to bastion number 2. Well, I thought we cleared it out, but there's obviously a few guys left, so we're just gonna have to try and take them out without taking too much damage. Alright, well, I guess now it's time to move on to the next bastion. I'm pretty sure we cleared out most of the interior of all the gilded blackstone, and since that's what we're really here for today, it is time to move on. So I'm pretty sure I saw a bastion under... Oh, right there. Okay, let's see if we can land safely. Not too bad, not too bad. Super dangerous area, and we'll probably get attacked as soon as we go up there. So we better put our helmet back on. I don't think we need to be wearing the piglin helmet. And yeah, I know if I wear gold, the piglins won't attack me, but I'm going to be breaking blocks anyway. And right off the bat, there is a chest and a brute. So let's see if we can get their attention. Piggy. So it took about 3 arrows to take him down, and I guarantee there's a bunch of other guys. Oh, okay. We don't want to die yet. So after that super stealthy entrance, we should be able to come and see what's in this chest real quick. We got a mending shovel, that's fine, and that's all we're taking. Whoa, didn't even see you there, buddy. And there's a brute up top. We better take some cover. That was close. Luckily, we've been able to funnel him to this small little area over here. And when you do this method, you only have to worry about the ranged guys, because they can't really hit you past this block. It's kind of funny. Well, there's a bunch of other piglins in there, but, you know, we have this chest plate. Might as well put it on. Alright, let's take them on. Well, that was actually pretty much it for that bastion. So we're going to continue to move along. I flew past a bunch of them earlier because I actually died before I started recording. And I had to fly back to try and get all my gear, which I was successful in doing. But on the way, we saw a bunch of lava generating... So we saw a bunch of lava kind of starting to fall for the very first time, and it was right next to some of the bastions I saw. So that means no one's been to them yet, which is pretty cool. And now we just need to retrace our steps and try and find them. I spy a bastion down here. So this one looks like it's also pretty much completely encased in netherrack. Maybe. Yeah, pretty much, which is good and bad because we have a place to tunnel into very, very quickly, but bad because if we can't find a netherrack quickly enough, we can get caught in a corner and die. So let's just hope for the best and take on this bastion. Well, that did not go well. We were slain by a piglin brute. Well, fortunately, we did put our backup, basically rescue pair of gear in our ender chest, so we should be able to get our stuff back fairly quickly. And it's kind of painful to walk on this with no soul speed when you're so used to it. Alright, well, I'm gonna run back to my little mini nether hub, grab our backup gear, and try again. So here on the MoonCraft server, we have these death chests, and they're super convenient unless you lag out sometimes, and I'll explain why. So basically when you die, the coordinates of your death marker basically shows up in the chat right there somewhere. However, this time when we were trying to recover our death chest, well, we got blown up by a gas midair and tried to land, and as we were trying to land, we lagged out. And so I wasn't thinking, and I tried to relog really quickly without screenshotting or writing down my coordinates, and yeah, we don't know where either of those two death chests are, and I wish there was a way that I could just grab a bunch of gear and start all over really quick for maybe just a couple diamonds. And it's kind of funny because that's what we're actually planning on doing today, building a shop for this very occurrence. Unfortunately, we'll be the guinea pigs, I suppose. So we lost all of our gear, all of our tools, a shield, some elytra, and I don't even know what we had in our inventory when we died. So we better check our ender chest, and hopefully we weren't like carrying our valuables on us or anything. That would be super silly. Yeah, let's go check that out. Okay, so it looks like we have our wallet and our gear, so that's okay. Unfortunately, we lost a full set of netherite gear, so we currently have none. In fact, the only diamond gear we even have is this stuff right here, and so some of it's cursed, some of it's okay, and it's all just like kind of junk that we got while we were raiding the end. So we're on the struggle bus a little bit, but let's check our wallet because we have over a stack of ancient debris. So we should definitely be able to recover that stuff pretty quickly. And fortunately, we were in the nether for a specific reason. We were getting some gilded blackstone, and I believe we actually walked out of there with some. We got 12 here and 28 there. That should be okay. We'll just have to reduce the amount we need for the build today. And we're building a shop. Did I say we're building a shop? Yeah, we're going to be building a shop today. It's going to be lots of fun and just a little break from all the building and all the interior work and all the farms and, just switching it up. Haven't built a shop in a while, so why not? Also, we'll be able to help out the other Moonies when they lose all of their stuff in the nether. Or maybe I'm the only one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It still will be fun. Let's get to it. It feels super wrong to see this much of my normal skin not covered in netherite. It's been so long. So long. Anyways, before I started crafting anything, I wanted to show you guys how expensive this process is going to be, because it's very expensive. Like, super expensive. In fact, let's see what we have left. After all of this crafting, we'll have 47 diamond blocks. Well, before we had over a stack and one ancient debris left, and we're actually going to have to go get some more ancient debris in just a minute here, because this is the plan. Well, we want to make all of these armor sets available for purchase. We're going to do 4 with the chest plates and 4 with the elytras, and I know that not everyone likes to buy gear in full sets because, well, you don't really need a full set all the time if you're just missing some boots or whatnot. So we'll also eventually be selling the individual pieces of armor, and yeah, this is how much ancient debris we have. We have enough for 18 ingots, I believe, so that's not even going to finish all of these, and we're actually also planning on doing this entire chest as well, and we're going to have 9 of each of these items. Like I said, I've been waiting to craft all of these into the tools because, well, I just wanted you guys to see how much diamonds we're spending. We're spending a lot. Good thing we made a few last episode, and I know we'll probably only sell a few of these things, but you know what? It's just for fun. It's just for fun. And if someone is fairly rich, they'll be able to just purchase a super overpowered box and get back to the end game stuff. Yeah, so it should be fun. But unfortunately, we are going to have to go ancient debris mining. But before we do that, let's go ahead and craft all of these up. There we go. And all of these up. And there we go. So now we have all of our diamonds spent. And you know what? I just thought about, well, we actually need to craft ourselves up our own pair of stuff. So it looks like we're going to be rocking diamond for a bit, because I want to make sure we are making full use of all of this netherite for our shop, and we need to go get more netherite. So let's get suited back up in some enchanted diamond gear. And there we go, back to normal. Well, not quite back to normal if it was like a year ago. Anyways, we got fully enchanted diamond gear, and we probably won't be rocking the chest plate, but I just wanted to show it off to you guys. We also got ourselves another shield, and we made this sword, which is pretty good. It still needs a few more enchantments. We also have a shovel, which we haven't put Silk Touch or Fortune on, and we still had our axe and a few picks, so we didn't worry about making those. And you know what, guys? While I was working on this, I actually thought about something. We literally had a still shot of a recording of our coordinates of our death box. How silly. And you know what? Unfortunately, yeah, it took about 2 hours and 50 minutes to realize that, oh my goodness, we can still get our death chest. Let's try. So I pulled up the footage, took a screenshot, and unfortunately, we were like minutes late. However, we did get our rescue pair of gear back, which was just some basic gear, just some random stuff. Like, I think it was like this helmet and these pants and this sword, and yeah, I think that was maybe this pickaxe. The one good thing we did get back out of it was an extra elytra. However, yeah, we didn't get our netherite stuff back, so that's a bit of a bummer. But we got another pair of wings for the shop, so that's going to be good. And I'm just sad. I'm just a little upset with myself because I didn't think of it quick enough, literally minutes late. I think when we found the rescue box, like, I call it the rescue box because it's just the backup gear we use to go get our gear when we die. It was like 4 minutes left, so I rushed to try and get the other one, and actually died again, and yeah, so we recovered everything except for the initial box, which had a bunch of good stuff in it. So a bit of a bummer, and we're almost back to normal. We just need to add some of this stuff to it. But we're going to hold off on that, and we do need to go ancient debris mining. We have to get a bunch of ancient debris. Let me do some math real quick to figure out exactly how much we need to go get. So to completely enchant, or I guess transform all of these into netherite items, as well as these, we need right around 236 ancient debris. That should be enough for all the ingots we need. And I'd like a little extra to be able to sell just straight up netherite, and also get some tools and armor that they can buy separately. So we're gonna round it up to like 300. That's right, we need like 300 ancient debris. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long process. So before we do that, we might as well go have some fun. Little Rusty let me know that she needs some help with her little super smelter, so let's go check that out. We could use a break. Alright, so we're back at the mega base, and we're gonna head over to Lil Rusty's. We saw her base last episode, and I don't know if I showed you how close it actually is. Oh my goodness, looks like she's getting that stone filled in pretty quickly. Super cool. But she's right over here. And I believe her super smelter is right behind her base, so let's see if we can help her out. Alright, so it is the next day, and we've actually finished up all of the rails. We just needed to help her with that. That was pretty much it. So, she's got a ton of furnaces. This thing's going to be super fast. And it looks like she was able to add some additional powered rails after I came through and helped, which was a good idea, and I actually thought about that as well, just to make sure that these are getting dispensed pretty quickly into these furnaces. So, good idea. Great minds think alike, I suppose. Yeah, so we made this giant spaghetti track for her. This one was a little tricky. It was just kind of funky the way it had to get put together, and she needed a little help with that, but it looks like it should be super smelting anytime now. Whoa! That's cool. That's ominous, especially when there's fire behind them. Super cool, little Rusty. That was a lot of fun. It was a nice little break from the grind. And if you guys want to see how close we are to other things as well, over here in the distance, you can actually see Emmeline. Super cool base that she's got going on. I believe we stopped by once over here, but wow, it's really expanding. It's starting to come together over here. And right behind that, I believe, is kind of like the spawn area. So yep, DV Cool Fuel is right over here. So I like the location of our base a lot more now. We're not like 1,000 blocks away from everybody. So it should be fun to kind of get to work closer to everybody and not have to go super far if we want to visit some bases. I think B-Land isn't super far away either, and he just let me know he's almost done with his Ice Path Highway, which is going to connect him up to the system of Ice Path Highways over here. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but when it's done, we'll definitely have to take it for a spin. But yeah, I guess that's enough distractions for the moment. I guess it is time to head back to the seaside village and get some gunpowder and start crafting up a bunch of TNT. But before we do that, I guess we could see how much TNT we have on us. So I like to use a lot of TNT, especially when we go mining for ancient debris. So I generally keep a shulker box of it on my ender chest. Let's see, not quite a full stack, but that would still get us maybe like half a stack to 2 stacks of ancient debris, most likely. So we're probably going to need like probably 3 shulker boxes full of TNT to get the amount of ancient debris that we're looking for today. And we'll also need to grab a chest plate for it. Yeah, I put blast resistance on one of these. Cool. On the helmet. Yeah, I didn't show off the enchantments to you guys, but we're fully kitted out in diamond gear. So we should be okay. We should be okay, famous last words. But yeah, let's go grab some more TNT and head to the nether. So if you guys can think back to earlier in the season when we made our creeper farm, well, we got a ton of gunpowder just sitting around, and we're slowly generating it whenever we're in this area. So let's see what we're working with. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got quite a bit. I haven't really gone through it too much since the last time we went ancient debris mining, other than like for a few stacks of firework rockets here and there. So we got plenty. It looks like we definitely have enough for 3 shulker boxes of TNT, but I guess we need some sand, and I'm gonna have to head over to the desert biome to mine out some sand. So I'm going to go get that done. We're going to get some TNT crafted, and then we're going to blow massive holes through the nether and tunnel our way to 300 ancient debris. So, quick update for you guys. We ended up upgrading our current gear to netherite. Just in case, you know, I figured it'd be better to be safe than sorry. As we have been on a bit of a death loop as of late, so we did get the full set of netherite. We also upgraded our current sword, shovel, and yeah, I guess that's it, to netherite as well. The whole thing kind of spurred because I was like, well, maybe we should enchant the netherite shovel just to get a little extra durability while we collected sand, which we have gone ahead and done. We got 5 full shulker boxes of sand, and now we can take those back to the seaside village, get the TNT, and finally go hunting for netherite. Well, ancient debris, you get it. Alright, well, I guess let's go ahead and craft up some TNT and get that netherite. So I may have underestimated how much gunpowder and sand we actually had. Well, we still got plenty of gunpowder left. I thought 5 shulker boxes would be enough. I didn't really do any math, but this is how much gunpowder we have left, roughly. And we got 2 full shulkers and 3 stacks. So let's, I guess, see how much ancient debris we can get out of that much TNT. Should be a fairly big amount. So let's head to the nether and get to work. Here we go. after several hours, and this is 2 days later, not that it took me like 10 hours or anything, but it took a while, and 2 shulker boxes of TNT later, we have 10 netherite blocks. Entire blocks. I think this is probably the richest we've ever been. And we are about to use all of these. So we have 10 netherite blocks. We also have 7 ingots and 2 scraps left. So basically we went a little bit harder than we thought. And luckily we got kind of lucky. I don't know how many ancient debris you're supposed to get per shulker box of TNT. But we ended up getting like 326 or something like that. Not really sure. And we already had a few ingots before we even started, but let me just tell you guys, it's very satisfying putting these super expensive blocks on the ground. I wonder if these are the most expensive. Not sure. Unfortunately, we are running out of time for today's episode. I thought we were going to build a whole shop and all that, but it took a few hours to just kind of prep for it and actually get all of the ancient debris. But I have started to kind of map out how we're going to sell these items. So first off, we're going to enchant all of these items. I've gotten most of the books for most of the different tools so far. I don't want to put every enchantment on them, just the basic ones everyone kind of needs. And I'm still playing around with like maybe doing silk touch and fortune pickaxes. Not sure yet, because people might be in the market for a specific thing, and if we don't have it, well, we're losing out on sales, especially when it comes to armor. As far as like the different kinds of protection, pretty much all of the armor enchantments are standard, other than like, do you want regular protection, blast protection, fire protection, or projectile protection? That's a mouthful. We're gonna have to get all of these things enchanted up, so I'll probably do that in between episodes, and next episode, hopefully, we will be opening our overpowered shop. And it should be lots of fun, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, and if you're excited to see even more content from the MoonCraft server, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys. It's been lots of fun. That's gonna do it for me today. Bye.